This is the audiobook version of Baltic Mythology and Folklore, written and narrated by Niina Niskanen. Baltic mythology covers a lot of gods, goddesses, and magical beings. These stories from Lithuania and Latvia are filled with mythical creatures, mighty heroes, and heartbreaking tales, and they show us glimpses into the past, the old way of life in Baltic lands. What was life like in the farming communities? Sacrificing to the gods and following the pagan wheel of the year. In this book, you will learn about the history of Baltic gods and goddesses. The sun goddess Sole, who, after riding in the sky, landed into the sea with her beautiful stallions. The mighty sky god Dievas, who dressed up like an ancient Baltic lord, and Perkunas, the thunder god, were worshipped as the bringer of rain and fertility of the land. Zemina, the Mother Earth, which Lithuanians and Latvians worshipped, kissed her and bid her good night. The story of Egle, the most commonly spread folk tale in Baltic countries, is about a girl who married a snake. Learn about the ancient snake cult and how snakes were worshipped. Austeia was the goddess of bees. Bees were seen as sacred animals, very similar to humans. Learn about Jurate, the sea goddess, and how her myth is linked to the biological life within the Baltic Sea. People lived in farming communities, and their lives were bound into the land. The wheel of the year included several festivals, all to celebrate plowing, planting, farming, and harvest. Many of these festivals were related to gods and goddesses that were responsible of the elements and the earth itself. Another important element was the worship of the ancestors. The Balts had a very close relationship with the passed away relatives. It was believed that the spirit of the person never truly left the family, and that there were special days, such as Velines, the Day of the Dead, and Lige, the spring equinox, when the spirits could come back and visit those places that were once dear to them. I am not Lithuanian or Latvian myself. I am a Finn, but for some unexplainable reason I have been drawn towards Baltic folktales. There is a layer in Finnish mythology which comes from Baltic folklore, because many eons ago there were communities that came from Baltic areas to what is now known as Finland. This is why there are lots of similarities within the myths. Balts have Zemina, goddess of the earth. Finns had Akka, the earth goddess. Balts had
Sample complete. Ready to continue?